On page 13, we have exercise B. Now what does exercise B tell us? It is saying that write the following in figures. Now as we did here, a number was given, we had to write it in names, the number names. Now the opposite you have to do. The number names already given. We have to write the numbers representing their names. Okay, like see, the first one is 238. That is 238. Okay, 238. Now how are we going to write 238? You first see which number is in hundreds place. What do we have in hundreds place? 2. So you are going to write first 2. Okay, then we have 30. 30 means 3. Don't write 3030. Remember the place where it is. Okay, it is in the tens place. So kindly don't write 30 means 30. No, it is 3. And then the last number is 8. 238. Did you get it? Then the second question is 147. 147. Now once again you see which number is in hundreds place. We have 1. So you are going to write 1. Then the next number is 40. So we are going to write 40. Is it correct? No. Why? I told you just now, you will not write 40. You are going to write 4. Only 4. Okay? Then the last is 7. 147. Is it clear? So I have done 2 numbers with you. The remaining you will do it as your homework. Whatever homework has to be done at the last, I will write it for you, okay? So that you will not have any confusion. Then in the same page we have exercise C. Now exercise C, I will not be doing it with you. It is for your homework. Now what you have to do in this exercise is, I can show you that complete the following by filling the missing numbers. Okay, now as you can see, starting from 101, that is 101 to 200. Okay, they are the numbers given here. Now whichever numbers are missing, what are you going to do? You have to fill in the missing numbers. Like 101 is given, the next is 102, then 103, the 104 is already there, then comes 105. So in this way you will fill the missing numbers. So this is also for your homework. I will not be doing it with you. Okay? Now we move to the next topic. That is on page number 14. Now on page number 14 we have exercise D. Now exercise D. Okay. Now what is given here, you see. Exercise D is divided into 9 groups. Okay. Now the first one, number A. Now what is it asking you? Count in reverse. Now reverse means what? Reverse means back. You have to count backwards. Okay. Now the first number is already given, that is 110, 110. Now you have to write, you have to count back ways. Okay. Now before 110, what comes? That is 109. Okay. Then before that you get 108, then 107, then 106, then 105, 104, 103. Okay. Then we have 102 and then 101. Okay. In this way you have to count in reverse. Now pay attention over here. Now when you're changing the numbers, okay, you will change the numbers that are in the ones place. As you can look here on the board, that the numbers that I have changed, all the numbers are changed according to the place. Which place? Ones place. Okay, see here we have 10. Before 10 we get 9. So we are changing the number over here only in the ones place, 9. The first two numbers are same, 10, 10, 10, 10 and so on. But you see the last numbers, they are changed, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Then the next is number B. Same exercise, D, number B. What is the question here? Count forward. Count forward means you have to move ahead, counting ahead. Okay? Now the first number is given, that is 211. Okay? Now after 211, what comes? 212. Now once again, as I told you earlier, you are going to change the number that is in the ones place. Now which number is in the ones place? Over here we had 1. So after 1 comes 2. So we are going to write 212. Then comes 213. Now which number did we change? From 2 we change it into 3. Okay? Then comes 214. Then 215. 216. 217. 218. Then we have 219. And the last 220. Now one thing that you have to notice here is that all the numbers are changed in their ones place right up to 9. Okay? Now after 219, now you see the number that is in the ones place, we have 9. Now after 9 comes 10. Okay? So what are we going to do? Do you have to write it like this? 210. I told you have to change the number in the ones place. So 219. Then what are you going to write? 21 and 10? No, it becomes wrong. So when you have to write 10, what are we going to do? We are going to change the numbers in the tens place also. Okay? So after 219, so we will change both these numbers from here. 19 we have, after 19 comes 20, 20. Did you understand? Then the next is exercise D, number E. A and B I have done, C and D you will do it yourself. Next is number E. Count in twos. The question is here, count in twos. Now what is the meaning of this? Count in twos. Now you see the first number is given here, that is 541. Okay, now counting in twos means what? That means once again the number that is in the ones place. Okay, this is in hundreds, this is tens, this is ones. The number that is in the ones place, you have to count it 2 times and write. Okay, like for example, after 541 comes 542. But you are not going to write 2. This is only one number that is counted. You have to count 2 numbers at a time. So instead of writing 2, you have to write 3 over here. 543. Okay? Is it clear? That means when you are counting in twos, you have to add 2 in the number that is in the ones place. So we have 1 over here. In 1, when you plus 2, what do you get? 3. Okay? In the same way, the next number will be 545. Now why did we write 5 over here? Because in 3, when you add 2, what are we getting? 5. So 545. In the same way, the next number will be 547. Then 549. Okay? After this comes 551. Now when you look over here, we have 9. Okay, as I told you earlier, after 9 comes 10. Now when you're changing two numbers at a time, that means the number in the tens place and ones place. So the next numbers also will change from here. That means now we will look at not as 9 only but 49. So after 49, when you add 2 into it, okay, 49 plus 2, what do we get? 50, 51. So it is 551. Okay, then again you come back to the ones number. The next we get 553. Now how did we get 3 over here? Because by adding 2 to which number? The number that is in the ones place. Okay, a point to remember, very important point to remember, that when you have 9 in the ones place and when you're counting forward or backward, at that time the number that is in the tens place, that will also change. Okay, only when there is 9 in the ones place. Okay, so next we have 553. Then the next number after this is 555. Then we have 557, and the last number is already given in your book, that is 559. Okay, so the numbers that are in the ones place, they have changed except over here. Okay, from 49 we got 51, so the tens place also has changed. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, so based on this you have number F, G, H and I. Okay, so by looking at this, I hope you have understood. So try to do the remaining numbers yourself. Okay, as I told you earlier also, I will practice 1 or 2 numbers with you that are related to the exercises, and the remaining numbers you have to do it yourself, because maths is not a learning subject, it is a subject which has to be practiced again and again. The more you practice, it is better for you. Okay, now we move to the next page, that is page number 15, exercise E. Now this is a bit different. Now how is it different? Now over here, okay, before doing this exercise, I just want to explain one point to you about abacus. Okay, now what is abacus? When your school reopens, I hope you will be having a class for it. Now in abacus, it is actually an instrument, okay, that has some beads in it. Beads, okay, beads are like small balls of circle, okay, somewhat like this. Okay, it looks something like this. Okay, now in this chapter here, there is an exercise given based on abacus. It is very simple. Okay, now suppose you take 3 numbers, 427 for example. Okay, now these numbers, as I told you earlier, when you arrange them in their place, first we get 4 over here, so 4 is in hundreds place, then 2 is in tens and 7 is in ones. Okay, but in abacus what are we going to do? It is a bit different. Okay, now you make a diagram like this just to understand. Okay, okay, we have a base over here with 3 lines on it. Okay, these 3 lines represent the places or position, that is ones, tens and 100. Okay, now these numbers that are here, 427. Okay, now we are going to write these numbers here, 427. Okay, 427. Now when you take a look over here, 4 is in hundreds place. Okay, now see the number that is given. The number is 4, so we will draw 4 circles over here. Okay, like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 4 is in hundreds place, so don't think you are going to draw 400 circles. No, it is wrong. Only the number that is representing the place, you have to draw that many number of circles. Okay, then come to the next, that is 2. 2 is in tens place, the number is 2, so you will draw only 2 circles. That means these 2 circles, they represent the number 2. Then we have 7 in ones place. Okay, so how many circles are we going to draw? 1. No, we are going to draw 7 circles. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is how we learn about abacus. I hope you have understood this example that I gave you. Okay, now based on this, you have the exercise on page number, that is 15. On page 15, exercise E. Now what does exercise E tell us? Okay, write the numbers shown on the abacus. Okay, now over here, see the first one, that is number A. Again, we have a base, we have 3 lines on it. They represent ones, tens, 100. Okay, now there are already some circles drawn over there. In hundreds place, we have 4 circles. In tens place, we have 2. And in ones place, we have 9. Okay, there are 9 circles. Okay, so this is what is given in your book. Now what you have to do is, you have to write the numbers that are representing these circles. Now the first one is, how many circles? 4. So you're going to write 4. The second is 2. And the third is 9. So 429. Okay, this is how exercise E is. And then you have exercise F. Now exercise F is just the opposite of this. Okay, in exercise F, the numbers are already given. Okay, the numbers are already given. What you have to do is, you have to draw the number of circles that represent the abacus. Okay, for example, the first one, that is 641. 641. Exercise F, number A. It has the number 641. So what you do is, the abacus is already drawn there. Okay, you have to do is that only you have to make or draw circles to represent these numbers. Okay, now the first is 6. So how many circles are you going to draw? 6. Okay, then we have 4. So how many circles are you going to draw? 4. And then we have 1, so only 1. Okay, so this is how you are going to represent numbers on an abacus. I hope you have understood this exercise. It is simple. Okay, now we move to the next topic, that is before and after. Okay, now on page number 16, okay, and 17 as well, some exercises are given related to before, after and between. Before, after and between. Now, what is the meaning of this? Before, after and between. Okay, suppose you take any number, say for example 642. Okay, now if I tell you write the number that comes before this. Now pay attention to what I am saying. Okay, if I tell you write a number that comes before this, now what is the meaning of before? Now when you change before, that means you're going to write the number in the ones place. You're going to change the number in the ones place. That is, it is 642. So before 642, we'll get 641. Now how did we get 1 over here? How did we get 1 over here? Okay, by changing the number that is in the ones place. Now before 2, which number comes? We get 1. Okay, so 2 is in ones place. So when you're writing the number here, before 2 we get 1. So we get 641. The number in hundreds and tens place will remain the same. Only the number that is in the ones place, that is going to change. Okay, now in the same way, if I tell you what comes after 642, once again you'll change the number that is in the ones place. Now we have 2 over here. After 2, which number comes? Yes, you're correct, 3. So when you change this, it becomes 643. Again we have changed the number that is in the ones place. Okay, so this is how we do it. Okay, before, after. Before 642, 641. After 642, 643. And the next topic is between. This is the last topic.